Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. I have a small mixed haul to share with you, but these bits are just sitting in a bag in my room, so I thought I would just film them now rather than wait for the haul to get any bigger. A few bits have been given to us and a few bits we've purchased, but there's not a lot at all. I have, I don't even know where some of this stuff is from. I've got a bit of ALDI, a bit of ASDA, a bit of Costco in here, and of course, thank you for barking, Chester. So the first thing I'm going to share with you are these Stormtrooper bath fizzers. Now, funny story, I would have shared these and a packet of Darth Vader bath fizzers that were black. Matt does not keep things for a long time. He just uses them, and he's already used up all of the Darth Vader ones. My mum dropped them off when we were off with COVID, actually. She dropped us off some shopping and she'd got these ones and then the Darth Vader ones, and he's been loving putting these in his bath of an evening. Make him sound like a child, but I'm not sure where she got them. I feel like it might have been the studio, which I was reading online. They're going into administration yesterday. Or it was when I was it was yesterday that I read this. This video won't go up for a few days, but hopefully that's not the case. She also gave us this, which is a pet snack launcher, which she just thought Matt would have fun with the dog with. And you just load it up with little biscuits and then you fire them. Her dogs aren't interested. And because we've got quite a long through room, she thought it would be quite a good thing to do with him. And he has loads of energy of an evening. So that seems really fun. We've got tiny, tiny little biscuits that we got from ALDI. I feel like she got this from Lidl or something, but it's not been opened. So we'll give that open and give that a go. I have one item from Poundland. I went into Poundland, I bought two things. I bought some more needles because I can never find mine, and I want to keep a set upstairs. So I've got a tiny little mug over there, like an espresso style size mug, that I'm going to keep a pack of these in upstairs. So there's always a needle, because I keep darning, like sewing in my ends for knitting projects and things, and I can never find the needles I want. So I bought that. And what was the other thing? I can't even remember, but I literally bought two things. It was, tell you what, we'd gone to Nando's for dinner. It was after we were released. Once our isolation was over, we went to Nando's for dinner, and I picked up that and one other thing that I do remember. It was a glass jar with a bamboo lid. I probably should have shared it with you. For spaghetti, I've got loads of glass containers for our pasta, but I needed a tall one for spaghetti, and that was £3. So that was the other item. That's the least I've ever spent in Poundland in my life, £2. I've got two other things that my mum gave me that I know she got from ALDI, but I don't know if she got them recently or if she already had picked them up a while ago. I'm not sure, but where I was off, she dropped me off a couple of project kits to do. So there's this little 3D cross stitch heart kit. You make these little hearts, which I think I might make these, but they're the kind of thing that my nan would really like, and then I'll gift them probably, rather than keep them, because I'll get the enjoyment of the make anyway. And she also gave me this, which is a long stitch hoop kit. I've not done long stitch before. I mean, I can see how you do it. I've done cross stitch in hoops, embroidery hoops, but I've never done it like this before. So I'll give that a go at some point. They're both skill level 2, and as I say, I don't know if she picked these up at that time while we were off, but that's when she dropped them off to say, like, something for you to do. I've got a few items from ASDA. I picked up some soft cotton tea lights. I had no scented tea lights whatsoever left, and they have two types in ASDA. They do the thin ones like this, which are £2 for 50, but they only burn for 3.5 hours. Or you've got the thicker ones, which is 30 for £3.50, I think, and they burn for 8 hours. But I just bought the cheaper ones because I was trying to spend less. So although you get more, you don't get more burning time. But to be honest, I only really like them of an evening, so I'm not too bothered. I picked up some crease releaser. So I have most of my dresses I get away with not ironing, and to get all the ironing board out and the iron for like an item can be really faffy. Or sometimes I get something out for work in the morning, there's just a little bit of creasing at the bottom, and I just think, oh, can't be bothered. And I wondered if this would be any better, so I grabbed one. They had 3 scents. They had the Spring Awakening, This Summer Breeze, and Gold Orchid. But I know this is one of my favourite actual Lenore scents, so I just went with that. I think it was £3 or something. You might get it cheaper in places like B&M and Home Bargains. But I've actually not been to Home Bargains for several weeks now. I've not even been to Poundland. I've not been to B&M at all this year. and I've not been to Poundland only a couple of times actually, because I'm trying to be better with my money. Also from ASDA, I picked up 2 hand towels because we are going to just jazz up our downstairs loo. I'm getting a little bit sick of the green, pink, blue, black, white colour scheme that's in there, and we've got loads of blue paint that we're going to be using in the front room, and we're going to do kind of a sort of a blue theme in there. So I just picked up 2 different shades of blue hand towels. We do have a dark blue hand towel that we currently use, but it's looking a little bit, because I wash them every week. We've only got 2 towels and we swap them over. It's looking a bit old, and then the other one's purple, so it won't go. So they were, one was £3, one was £3.50, but I'm not sure which way round. And then also from ASDA, I bought a couple of sale items, and I don't want them for the frames. I want them specifically to do some really quick DIYs. So these are a 3-pack of white frames. They're quite chunky, and they were £2 for the 3-pack. And I thought these would make really fun dice trays. So I'm gonna make some dice trays from these, and that's why I also picked up the black ones. The black ones were not as cheap. These were £4 for the set of 3, but for a couple of the characters I feel like the black's going to be better. So this is just for like a quick and easy DIY. It won't take long at all. If you wanted them for the pictures, the black one comes with 3 like leaf prints, and then the white one comes with G and T. I don't want the prints at all. I'm going to be reusing these. I bought 1 set of this, as I say, for the DIY. I bought a few sets of these because I did also think I probably could use the frames around the house, because most of the frames we've got are either white or silver, and while these were £2, I thought that was really good value, because they're normally £8. I have a dress, which I have no idea where it's come from, as in where it was bought from, not where it just turned up in my house. My mum bought me a dress from New Look for Christmas, and it just didn't fit nice. She bought me a bigger size, and although it fitted, the fit just didn't suit me. So stupid me, forgot to check I had enough memory to do this video before I started. But I got rid of said dress from New Look, and Mum replaced it with this one. So I can't show you all too well. It's got a higher neck than I'd normally wear. So this is more of an evening dress rather than, I wouldn't wear it at work all day. It would really irritate me. It says capsule, so I'm not sure where that's from, whether that's a studio or New Look or something. I have no idea. But it's got sleeves that come down to a cuff, and they're kind of translucent, and then it's the same chiffon on the dress, but there is an inner layer that's just plain black, obviously to protect your modesty, and it's pleated. So I hope the pleats stay when it gets washed, because I do not think that I've got the patience to sit and repleat this dress. But yeah, it's really, really pretty, and actually looked nicer on than I was expecting, so I will add that to my wardrobe. One final item that my mum gave me before I share with you the Harry Potter thing and the Costco books is this little lip balm, fragranced of butterbeer. My mum bought us all some bath bombs from Etsy at Christmas that were all Harry Potter style, and this was a freebie in the packet, so she said that I could have it. One of my sisters doesn't really use this, she uses Vaseline only, and the other one's using medicated lip balms at the minute because her lips are chapped. So I was the lucky one to get the butterbeer lip balm. And then I'm being that really annoying person that's left the Harry Potter thing till last, because that's what I'm going to use as my thumbnail. But it's mostly because it was the furthest thing away rather than an actual scheme. My sister went to Costco. I don't have a Costco membership, but she sent me and my other sister tons of pictures of all the books that were in there. We both bought different books, but I saw these in her little video that she took while she was in there, and they're complete school study guides. They're definitely kind of, they felt American, although it says maths, and in America they only say math, so I assume it is made in the UK. But it's loads of information about all different things that you can do with maths, which I thought would be really good as sort of a reminder to myself, because now that I'm in year 6, I'm teaching so much more than I was in year 2 in terms of going into depth. So I thought that was really good. And there was also an English language one, which has got all sorts of like spag information in here, pronunciations, different, same theme, different texts, checking your knowledge of the themes in a story. I just thought these were quite nice revision guides, and then once I've read them, if I find that there's really good things, I could snip them and use them as mats on the kids' tables, or potentially take the actual books into school. There's also one about computer science and coding. I'm the computing coordinator for my school, the computing subject lead. Although they call us now subject specialists, so I feel like I should specialise a little bit more. But there's loads of stuff in here, which again, now that I'm in a higher year group, and I have written the curriculum for our school for computing, so I need to really know my stuff. And then finally science, although this is the one I feel like I'm going to get the least use out of, because obviously these are more GCSE based, and some of the things in here are a bit too high for my kids, but would be good for me to have the knowledge. Then when I'm teaching their level, I've got sort of ways to push the higher children on and sort of extend their thoughts. So they were £6.99 each. You don't pay VAT on books, so £6.99 for each of those. My other sister, who's a teacher, also got a set of these. There was only one maths one, and it is a little bit damaged, but oh, I'm not even showing you. It's a bit damaged, but it is what it is. And then the final item is this set of Hogwarts House books. So they had Slytherin, they had Ravenclaw, they had Hufflepuff in Costco, but they had no Gryffindor left at all. They have now released these as paperbacks, which is probably why they were selling off these. So it was $69.99. They're normally 90 something if you look on Amazon and places like that, and it's a box that you open up this side, then you open up this side, and inside you've got all 7 Harry Potter books, and you've got them in alternate black and green for all of the covers. And then getting them out's a bit of a pain. If I just pull out the Goblet of Fire, the edges of the pages are green with the sort of the white stripes, and then inside you've just got a few sketches and things. And then as you go, it's got some information about Slytherin at the beginning, and then when you're reading the book, I don't think there's anything different than a regular, no, all you've got that's different that's not in the original books are some little stars at each of the chapters. But they're absolutely gorgeous. Underneath the dust cover, all of the books are plain black, and then they all have green holographic writing down the sides. I did have the Philosopher's Stone in Gryffindor colours, which my ex-partner bought for me just before we split, and I don't think I have that anymore. I think I might have given that away because it just made me too sad. But I've just noticed all the snakes, some of the snakes are slightly different. In fact, they're all slightly different on each of the covers as well. But I'm definitely a Slytherin at heart anyway. I did debate waiting and then just getting these in paperback, but with the paperback you see the markings in the spines, whereas on these you wouldn't, and I tend to take dust jackets off when I'm reading them so they don't get damaged, and then put them back on when I store them. So yeah, that was $69.99. I do believe that that's actually cheap on Amazon at the minute, so that's a bit of a kick in the teeth, but it is what it is. So that's my little mixed haul. As I say, I just thought I'd share it with you. The only other two things that I've bought recently are a stapler and a hole punch, which I don't know that you're interested in, but they're pretty. I might as well show you. So this is the hole punch, and I bought a 4-pack, a 4-hole hole punch, because my sister's recently given me a load of folders that are behind me. I might as well show you. We're here, aren't we? We're here together. She's given me all these folders, but they've got 4 holes in them, 4 rings, and I didn't have a hole punch that would work. And I have worked out that you can use one side for A4 and it goes in the middle, and then you can use the whole thing as a 4-ring one, so it works as a normal hole punch as well. So I bought the powder blue, and I also bought the easy stapler. So you see how it opens wider than a normal stapler? When you bring it down, the mechanism puts the effort in, so you don't have to push hard on the stapler, which when my joints are bad, I find stapling a pain, you know, when you've got like that. Let me show you the folders. They're right behind me. I'm going to take you out the holder. It's going to snap, so I'm going to pause you. So these are the folders. They're all different colours, and as I say, they're 4-ring, just A4. the thin folders. But I've got a lot of reading to do for school at the moment. And I've got reading for SLT, I've got reading because I'm the ECT mentor, I've got reading for my class, I've got all sorts of different things, and I thought this would be a really good way to divide it all up. Stuff for computing, stuff for other stuff, and then I'll use my Cricut or my label maker to just label the spines. And then yeah, I've got all of these different ones. Obviously my favourite is this one, Pure Slytherin, and the light blue. That's really nice actually. But I look forward to displaying these in rainbow order on a shelf, because that's how I roll. So that's my little mixed haul. I might as well take a little photo of this. In fact, I'm going to take a photo of it in a minute with the Slytherin box in the middle so that everybody watches the whole video. No, I'm kidding. I just want it in the video because I love it. So that's my haul that I've just shared with you. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I've bought recently. So generally, I feel like I'm doing quite well. I'm not buying too much rubbish, except for another set of Harry Potters that I probably didn't need because I already have a whole shelf of Harry Potter books. But there you go. Is there such a thing as too many copies of Harry Potter? In my opinion, no. I hope you enjoyed having a little look, and I will see you again in my next video. Love you all. Bye!